That's why it's like, go find a coach. Go find somebody that can teach you how to be a wife, and you'll find a husband. There's strategies. Like, there isn't any sort of endeavor that you take in life. If you're going to be sporadic.
I believe that is natural things to be a good wife. This is my opinion. Of course, you have different opinion, and I respect. For that reason, we disagree.
But so the question is, do you want to have find a husband, or do you just want to have kids?
No, I want to find a husband. I create a family.
So what?
I don't want to be a single mom.
Okay, perfect. So what is a husband looking for?
For me?
No, in general. What is a husband looking for? There are traits and qualities that every husband looks for.
For me, I'm a Christian Orthodox.
All right, did you guys just catch that? She said, for me. You asked a very specific question. What's he looking for? And then she immediately attributed back to herself, for me.
I ask, for me or in general, he was.
In general,
she's just asking.
Because we're all the same.
Yeah, I ask.
In general, what does a husband want?
From the wife,
yeah.
He wants a pussy fairy.
Every man is different. Some men, for example, they want the wife cook and don't work like me, for example, professional boxer. Other men, they want only the wife to be in the home. Other men, they don't have a problem. Their wives, for example, they have a maid and cook for them. Any man is different. Any woman is different. I cannot speak for all the men or all the women. For that reason, I ask for me. Every person is different.
That's true.
If you want to ask me as a Kalia, of course I give you answer. Ask me specific question and I give you. I cannot talk for all the women in the table or in the world.
But generally,
that's a fact.
Okay, he's just saying generally.
He literally just asked, what do you think a man is going to want in return? And you made it all about yourself. This is what I'm trying to say.
To love him and respect him.
Stop.
This is too much.
Every day I do this show, it literally proves what I've been saying forever about women. Like, the reason why you guys are single is because you're fucking selfish. Like, women are absolutely incapable.
No, because if you talk like this rude, it's not respect women first.
Stop interrupting.
Yeah.
That's number one. Understand male authority and be quiet when they're talking. That's number one.
And you
number
don't
two,
be rude. How to talk? You are rude and you speak to a woman. To a lady.
Now I see why you're single. Holy crap.
Yo.
You are
I'm
combative.
a single because she's
No,
a choice.
You are
She's
very
strict.
You are
and
very,
I have a high standards.
yes.
And
here's-
you are
you have high standards,
rude.
and you
are
have
rude.
high standards, and quite frankly, you can't cash the check, and that's the problem with a lot of women.
You have 80
Because I'll
ladies
tell you
there.
this, I've only been talking to you for a few minutes, and I'm already annoyed. I can only
Me
imagine
too.
what other men feel when they deal with you, because you're very masculine, and you're very combative, and you're very rambunctious.
Are you
and look, that
psychiatric?
might be great.
Because I think you are just...
Can you be quiet when I'm speaking?
Yeah,
Can
but you cannot talk about me.
Okay.
Thank
You're gonna
you.
be quiet
You
when I'm
cannot
speaking.
describe me.
You're
Thank
going to be
you.
quiet when I'm speaking, okay?
And you cannot
You're
describe
going to be quiet
me.
when I'm speaking.
Okay.
I'm telling you what I'm
She
observing.
don't know you.
Okay? Because this is very, I think me and almost 20,000 people here have noticed the same thing, as well as Luke, and he's trying to be nice about it. But the reality is that you're very combative, you're very masculine, probably because you're an athlete and stuff. But men aren't attracted to this stuff. And I find it interesting where he asked you, what do you think is a husband going to want? You made it all about yourself. And this is why so many women find themselves single, especially into their 30s, because you guys are stuck in your ways. You guys don't understand how men think. You guys don't care what we want. And then you wonder why you're single, because you guys want me. I want to fall in love, maybe in a grocery store, whatever. Like, you have this crazy fantasy planned out in your head, and you think it's going to happen. In reality, it's not.
Yes,
and the
it
older
is.
you get, the less likely it's going to come to fruition. And it's just wild to me how women don't care whatsoever about what men are interested in. You guys are only care about what you're interested in, and then you wonder why you're in your 30s and you're single. And we're telling you guys, honestly, this is what men are
She's
looking for.
not wondering.
Can you
Okay,
stop
so-
interrupting?
Sorry.
How many times do I got to warn you? Like,
My
stop.
bad. Okay, I'll just
Stop.
leave then.
Just
I have to
stop.
go to work.
Okay, go leave.
Just
Okay.
leave.
Just leave.
Oh,
Just leave.
God, damn.
Like, we don't need the ad-libs.
All right, let's go.
Honestly,
So-
Sorry, can I tell you
So,
something,
let me-
mister?
let me finish, let me
Okay, finish it after I tell you, yeah.
See, and like I said before, you have a lot of masculine traits, just interrupting and cutting people off or whatever. And
I'm
it's like,
independent, not
what-
masculine. I'm strong, independent woman. And
Okay,
also,
let me
you're
ask you this. Hold
alpha.
on. You know what?
No,
Let's
no,
have fun with this.
Myron,
Independent of
Myron,
what?
let's-
No, hold on, Luke. I got
go
this.
for it, go for it.
Independent of who? Independent how?
For myself now.
Okay, see, when women say I'm independent, that means I'm independent of men. No
Yeah.
guy walks around and says we're independent. That's
No,
stupid.
I work, I pay my home, I pay my
Congrats.
bills.
We do
that
too.
I mean. Yes, and I respect.
Go ahead, Luke, take it away.
But he tell all the time 30s. For example, we are 2025. The women, any age they want married or they do babies. That is, we must break the stereotypes in 2025. 30s is not 60s or 70s. But either way, if one woman she want to marry at 60, it's her right to do anything she wants. I mean that with the age, it's not sounds good, you know. And of course, I'm not a feminist. I respect anyone's
It
opinion.
doesn't sound good, but it's true.
No, you are a feminist.
Okay, so
You are.
I
I'm
get
not at
both
all.
Luke, you want to
sides.
say something?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
so-
please. Take it away.
So the interact, you need to be able to position yourself outside of yourself because you're a mature individual. You said I'm a mature, independent woman. So you need to put yourself right here and observe the altercation and interaction you had with him. The moment you felt threatened, offended, insulted, you reacted. If you were to ever find a husband, he would put you in your place so fucking fast and you would get upset. And your default would be to react and react and react. And eventually he would get upset and dip.
If she's lucky to even get to
No,
that
my
point.
husband, I hope, will be super confident
No,
and he will
that's
not
not even
have
make it
that
there.
insecurities
But,
if
darling,
I
it
am
doesn't
strong
work.
woman. She will admire
Darling,
me.
darling,
you
it
said
doesn't
you
work
hope.
that way. It doesn't work that
Luke,
way.
you're being nice. You won't even make it to the husband part.
Are you married, Luke? You have a kid?
I've been with a woman for 10 years. I've only slept with
Okay,
one
and
woman
how
my
you know
entire life.
if I
because
don't
I know
have
how
a
to please a woman.
No.
I know what a woman wants.
No, are you married now with a kid?
No, I'm not
Okay,
married, but
that
I've been
means
with a woman for 10
you
years.
are a single.
No,
That
listen,
means
listen.
it's your choice. You
What
don't
is-
have
okay,
a
what is-
problem,
What
right?
is marriage?
No,
is,
no.
is it a government signature?
So
No,
you never
no.
been married, Luke?
Is it a government signature?
You never been married?
What's marriage?
I'm just asking.
No,
So how you gonna
answer.
tell us about marriage and you never been married?
Because you can study marriage. You said you gone to church. You probably haven't even read Proverbs 31, which describes.
I
what
do
a
know
woman
about
should be.
Proverbs 31.
Okay, tell me about Proverbs
The
31.
woman goes, she sells, she cooks for her family, she makes things for the family. She goes and she's a woman of God. She reads her Bible. She helps the people. She helps the community.
Ah.
That's a Proverbs 31.
Congrats. Where's your husband?
Okay, can I say
Look,
something?
There you
so
go.
here's the other thing too.
You shall know them by their fruits.
You know, I find it interesting when women do this. Like she asks you if you're married. She asks you if you're married. That's a false
Because
equivalent.
you ask me because I'm a single.
How
for
y'all gonna
that.
judge us because we're not married, but y'all not married
I'm
either?
going to answer it right now.
Sister,
You
the
guys can be
reason
quiet
the,
for
re-
2
the
seconds.
reason I'm not married is because I'm worth tens of millions of dollars and I
Okay.
keep my independence.
Of
Okay,
course,
but
it's your
you should
choice.
sign a
It's not my
prenup. You should
business.
sign a prenup?
but-
No?
Girls, can
You don't believe in prenup?
Let him finish.
Girls,
Let him
girls,
finish.
come on.
Let him finish.
Don't be rude here.
The issue is that you think that I need a governmental institution in order to solidify a relationship, or that I need a ring in
That's
order
what
to be
I was
loyal.
saying.
guys
That's
are
what I was
saying,
saying.
But here's the thing.
But I said the same thing, and you guys didn't agree
You're
with
not
me.
a millionaire. You're not a guy.
You're
It
not a
doesn't
man.
matter if I'm a millionaire or not. I can feel that way.
Okay.
I can feel like it doesn't take a piece of paper to make my relationship how it
Nigga, you're
is.
cooked.
So men could think that way, women
Can you
can't.
let Luke finish?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
God.
gonna finish. It's one my God time,
Go ahead,
ladies,
Luke.
please.
You
I don't believe in gender roles.
Okay, well then.
and that's exactly
Yo,
and that's
look.
exactly
I don't.
why you're being a hypocrite. I don't.
Proverbs 31 should go get money too.
Look,
She
can I
doesn't
ask,
sit home
can
and
I
just be a
ask you
housewife.
something, please?
Yes.
We are in America, right? It's the country of opportunity first. And also, America is a free country, right? Every person has the right to do anything he wants
Yes.
without anyone judge. Why you do? Why you married in 30? Why you married in... Why we have that stereotype?
It's not a stereotype. What we're
Okay.
explaining to you is what a man is looking for. So if you want a man of the highest caliber that will treat you like a princess, you better get your shit straight really, really fast because time is against you.
I didn't ask that.
No, I'm explaining to
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yo.
Okay, thank you.
Damn, grandma.
So I'm explaining to you what a man wants.
Okay.
So if you're telling me, Luke, I want to get married, what you should be doing is like, Luke, begging me to teach you how to find a man. That's what you should be doing. But you have too much ego because you're a fighter and you can beat dudes up. Half of the dudes you can beat up. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And that alpha male attitude is going to make the real alpha males not fuck with you. And that's who you want. So you need to tap into softness, gentleness,
But the
kindness,
man...
even if you are offended. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying,
can
darling.
I ask you, the man can be one click up of the woman in everything. Do you agree with that or no?
What are you talking
For
about?
example, sorry, forgive me, English not my first language. For example, if one woman take 1,000, her man must take 1,300. No, for example, 800 let's. If one girl is
the man
more
will spend
educated,
1,300 on the woman. That's what you're not understanding. It's not a fight. You're fighting.
No.
Your entire life is this fighting thing. It's about compatibility, and compatibility means you need to understand the other role.
maybe you don't understand, Mike, but I mean the man must be more experienced, for example, must be more, has more money of the woman. Because if me, I'm more alpha, that I mean, and again, forgive me about my English, if I am more alpha, how I be fall in love with someone when he's
You
less?
change.
But why I must change
Because
myself?
that's what it takes.
And I
Luke,
Because
being
that-
what
because
she's
that's
saying
what it
is
takes.
she's saying she wants to stay the way that she is, and
Yep.
she needs a guy that's more alpha than she is.
okay. Thank you
That's
for
what
the
she's saying.
English.
But what
Yes.
I'm telling you is,
Possible.
you're not going to
And
get
when
that.
I'm telling you that the most alpha guy
Like,
isn't
they're
going to
not-
go for you because it's not worth his time.
Thank you.
because he's busy doing other things in his life and he doesn't want to worry about upping you.
Okay,
It's about
and I
submission.
agree with both now. For that reason, I tell before, because now I'm focused and dedicating my career. You cannot do both. For that reason, when I
But yes,
stop my
you can.
career,
Yes, you
I
can.
slow down.
And when's
Also,
that going to be?
everybody is in a
Hold
different
on, hold on.
situation.
How long is that going to be for
Can
you?
be tomorrow, can be next month, can be in 2 years.
You need to make a plan is what I'm encouraging you
But
to do.
why I tell to you my plans about my
You
life?
don't have to tell me your
That,
plans.
for
Some more
example,
time.
But you
Yeah.
don't.
Also,
But
like,
your
we could
plan,
die
when he asked you,
tomorrow.
"What's your plan to get married?" You said, "I would just want to meet somebody in a grocery store." That's your plan. I'm telling
no,
you that doesn't
I didn't
work.
tell that. I tell I want to fall in love accidentally without
That's
plan.
not. That doesn't happen.
This isn't a movie. This is real life.
Okay, no.
Not a
how-
movie.
That does happen.
Okay,
That
really?
does
You don't
happen.
follow
But the
love
movies happen
accidentally.
for the real
You
life.
can't
But
just
okay.
make a plan
does
and you could die
happen.
tomorrow. Like,
Yes,
who
exactly.
knows?
I mean, okay.
You still make a plan.
My name
I
is
mean,
Chris.
okay.
Yo, look, you are so fucking polite. This is
nice.
why women are retards, stupid. And I'm going to tell you guys why. If I had the female mindset, you know what? I'm going to play some video games today, eat some Cheetos. I'll eventually become a millionaire. It's just going to happen. I'm going to become successful. It's
Okay,
going to happen.
But why would you
Not
call
everybody
women
feels that way,
stupid
though.
retards?
Stop. You guys are
Wow.
done talking for now. I'm going to just say what I got to say here. Because I'm going to take your guys' mindsets so you guys see how ridiculous you guys sound. The reality is every woman's definition of success is finding a man that you want to be with and having a family. That is every woman's bottom line, right? Even women that are athletes or career women, they eventually regress and want to become a mother and a wife,
Yeah.
right? That's the reality. So if that is your eventual goal, you should be working towards that. Like me, if I want to be successful, right? And I sat there and I played video games all day, ate Cheetos, never went to the gym, and I was lazy. I was like, well, I'm going to be a millionaire one day. It's just going to happen. I'm going to be at Publix, and some guy's going to walk up to me like, hey, bro, I got $1 million. You want it? Like, that's how you guys operate. Like, you guys are not willing to do what's required to get to your goal. You just think it's going to happen. Finding a dream man like you guys want, falling in love with a guy that you actually like, that you're attracted to, that you respect, is like a guy becoming a millionaire. Because most women don't settle on their first choice. They have to settle on third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So if you guys actually want this dream guy, I would say you need to put some effort in. But you guys are kind of just walking through life thinking that this dream guy's going to come along and get with you and marry you and then give you this whole dream scenario. And the reality is it's not going to fucking happen if you don't work towards it. But women, for some odd reason, you guys are so entitled that you think some dream guy's just going to come into your life. It's not happening. Just like me, I'm not going to become a millionaire unless I make effort. Like her right now, she's just looking all angry like this. It's like, bruh, the guy hasn't proposed to you and you guys been together for 3 years. That's a red fucking flag.
Instead of getting upset, you should be
Like,
concerned.
Who said I'm mad? I don't get mad.
Oh no,
Sorry.
you didn't tune. I could see, and
No, I'm
because
in
women
my
don't like
head.
hearing. Because
Okay,
women
what are you
don't like
thinking
hearing
about?
the truth.
What are you thinking
Huh?
about?
I don't even know. It's not like this.
But again, why you are
realistically-
judgmental? What's she doing in her personal life, anyone? I don't understand.
Realistically, though, everybody is
It's
in a
her
different
life, it's-
situation in their lives. Because, like, for example, like me, like, I'm
My girl was
Indian.
studying to
So
be a
if-
doctor, and I told her, "You want to be with me? Leave school," and she left. Would you be willing to do that for
Yeah.
your man? Okay.
Okay,
perfect.
but listen.
No. Yes or no?
I wouldn't
I'm-
because God come before my man.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna say yes because I've been in different situations. I've lived my
God put
life.
me on earth.
Like school's really hard, and now I want like something else because I could die tomorrow. I don't know like what the future holds, and I'm in a different situation. Like I'm Indian. If worse comes to worse, I can get arranged marriage.
YOLO.
So like
So
realistically
if
speaking,
worse
you
comes
can't be
to worse-
sitting here. Like
so it's either a
no.
gamble or worst case scenario.
So that's what
There's
I'm
no
saying.
preparation,
like,
no planning. There's
None.
no syllabus on how to
Can I
succeed
finish?
in relationships.
Can I
None,
finish?
none at all, bro. None at all.
So
but again, it comes back to
realistically-
women not giving a shit in the first
No,
place. They
no.
just don't
Okay,
care.
so-
Go ahead.
But are
That's
you
what I'm saying.
gay? Are you gay? Because all the time tells woman. I mean, what's a woman? I mean, you talk about the woman. I mean,
Yeah, because you should talk about your men
Yes,
too.
I mean,
at least do
relax.
both. At least
We do.
I think that's fair.
We roast men
no,
harder than
tonight,
women.
you
Tonight,
do.
tonight.
Only you.
Tonight.
Only you.
We do a show.
Tonight.
Only
We
you.
roast men about not being successful, getting in shape. We do tell men to become better.
Yeah, but the more important is we respect each other, guys, and we don't judge other. Because the girl, she has 3 years relation, for example. Why she's not married or no? It's not our business. I mean, we go to her and
It's
we
okay,
judge
baby.
her.
It's
It's
okay,
not
'cause I don't care.
nice,
I'm
you
not
know.
explaining what
Okay,
they talk
okay.
about.
If you're
It's
boxing,
okay.
right, or training, you throw a bad punch.
Mm-hmm.
What does your coach say to you?
Of course, he's my coach.
Okay, so she's in a relationship with a guy. We're saying we're guys as well. If he doesn't marry you by now, something's wrong.
Or at
Well,
least
maybe
Beyonce.
she's
It's a
not
bad
ready.
punch.
At least
It's a really
Maybe
bad punch.
she's not ready.
So,
I don't think something's wrong. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
the problem,
you
though.
can have
I'm
a
happy.
connection with
I'm
somebody.
happy we're taking our
But
time.
again, why we need to
puts you
care,
in a
you know?
position
And it's like, what if you end
No,
up?
because you gotta understand. When a woman start thinking like that, it puts you in a depressive energy.
Yeah, I
and y'all
mean-
want me to be depressed. Y'all want us to sit here. Y'all want to bully us to be depressed. Oh, we're not married. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna do that. I'm blessed and highly favored.
But again,
period.
it's not my business.
And a
It's
man don't do that. A man not gonna do that for me ever. And a woman should do that for a man. Everybody should better themselves for their self. Period. Let's talk about that. A man should better himself, not for no woman.
Why are you yelling?
A woman should better herself.
Why
I'm
are
very
you yelling?
passionate. And this is how I talk. A woman should better herself for a man. You should do it for you first. That's how I feel. Because now when a nigga go, you're not even gonna want to better yourself no more. You know how much girls become bums after the man leave?
Exactly. You need to be
I
happy
think we know
within
why he now.
yourself.
You need to be happy.
It's
we
crazy,
know
bro.
now, bro.
It always comes out. Listen,
Bro, look, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to the
You
girls
guys
talk.
gotta take passionate speakers.
And the way that they
I'm a
behave.
passionate speaker.
Yeah, but that's masculine behavior.
so.
That's not attractive to men.
How?
It's so that's why he hasn't proposed
That's
yet.
how I talk. That's how I talk. That's why he haven't proposed. Okay.
Why? Okay,
Well, he's
pause.
the first guy. He's
Why
the
do you
first.
think he hasn't proposed?
Guess what? I don't care. I don't care if he hasn't proposed.
Clearly you don't.
He's the first guy to do the best things that I've ever done in my life.
Well,
Okay,
it's pretty
like
damn
closing
low
my
bar,
fucking
baby
salon to chase my dreams, and that's the best shit
And that's
ever.
good, that's good, that's good.
before marriage.
That's
No,
love.
So
good.
fuck that.
You know,
I don't care.
And the other thing that's also interesting, right? When he was talking about like a marriage or whatever, you guys asked him, "Well, are you married?" And I always, whenever girls say that, like it's a false equivalency because that's like me asking you, "Do you have sex with people?"
Was this a marriage show? I didn't know this was a marriage show. If this was a marriage show, I would
It's a
never
dating
came.
show.
How do those
Yes,
equate?
I would have never
Exactly.
came if it was a marriage show.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying without you guys interrupting. As soon as he gave the advice that he gave of like what a man is looking for, you guys said, "Oh, well, are you married?" Right? To try to like challenge his credibility. But what I'm trying to imply here is that it's not his job to get married. It's your job to get married. He's the one that gives out the
but
rings.
Not everybody asked.
Please be quiet
Not
when I'm
everybody asked
speaking.
if he
Please
was
be
married,
quiet when
so
I'm
you're,
speaking.
Like, saying,
Be quiet when I'm speaking, okay?
I see why
You'll
you're
have your
single,
chance
man.
to fucking talk. It's very simple. Men give out relationships, women give out sex. For you guys to sit there and say, "You're not married," he's the one that gives out the ring. He chooses who gets married, not you. So it's your job to get the last name and get married. So it's not on him to get married. So when women try to like flip it, be like, "Well, why aren't you married?" Bro, dude's worth tens of millions. He has a girl. He can marry her whenever he wants. He has the leverage. You guys need to go ahead and get the leverage and get a man to take you seriously. And you guys are literally trying to tell him, "Well, are you married?" It's not the same. That's your job.
But
that
sorry,
doesn't
Miss